In this week's Sandpoint Chronicles, the party is going to continue through the kobold caves until they find out who the leader is. But meanwhile, as they were making their way through the cave, they found what it seems to be a spellcaster. With he looks like a green kobold, but his skin is somewhat tinted and has a reddish hue to it. Abyssal can be seen on his staff. They dispatched the zombies that he was controlling with his hands, but the party actually managed to down him, have him tied up, and are about to start their, I guess, a questioning of the unnamed kobold. So we can kind of just, I'll take out the initiative for you guys and lady. So now you see this kobold, you see piles of human remains around him that he had been controlling. You see half-eaten kobolds around him, things that you see just pieces of kobold and humans in this room, and you can tell that the ones that were fighting you were zombies that were controlled by him. So who would like to step up and question this necromancer for what it seems?
I still held.
You still what?
No, you are not. You're not under hold person anymore.
No,
that would have worn off in a couple of rounds.
Yep, it worn off. You just say it worn off.
Okay.
So Guko, I guess, just because I see the stats, will step forward. All right, let's see if I can do what Yuri does. All right, now, so this is what's gonna go down. You're gonna tell me what's up right now, and maybe, just maybe, we'll allow you to, keep on living and do a diplomacy.
18. Okay.
That's a good impression, actually.
Thank you.
What is the check to influence? Let me look real quick. It is his character level, I believe. Something to do with his character level. Got it right here. To sway, it is going to be. He is hostile 25 plus the creature's charisma modifier. Unfortunately, Guko, you are unsuccessful. He just kind of hisses at you, and in a type of serpentine way. He's kind of broken between Draconic and does anybody speak Abyssal?
Nope on both.
Okay. If you don't speak Abyssal, pretty much what you hear is "will you." That's what you get from that comment. Blank will blank you.
Alright then, this doesn't seem to be working very well. Hey, Burke, I know that you can talk to these guys.
Yes.
Ah,
I'll step forward.
you want me to? Do you want me to just put him under a spell, make him a little easier to talk to?
Work? Yes.
Alright, then let us see what I can do. And I am going to use combat hypnosis, but since it's out of combat, it doesn't really... It's not technically combat hypnosis anywhere. If I remember right, DC 15 will save versus being enthralled for 2d4 rounds. If I remember the synopsis.
Okay, well, no. Okay, so gestures. So what gestures are you gonna make to roleplay this move out? Combat hypnosis. Do you have any chance or anything, or you just?
No, I do not.
You gotta roll 2d4, right? You gotta roll
I was
2d4.
playing around with the idea. Actually, if I remember right, the Hex version doesn't. I don't think it has the HD
Okay. I mean, I know
thing since
sleep
it's only a
doesn't.
single target.
Okay. We'll note that and check.
Yeah,
But I know if sleep doesn't, well, I don't know why this wouldn't. So you lull your enemies into a trance even in the chaos of combat.
Yeah, it's
If it can only affect
roll
one creature at a
2d4
time, and it's its
how
target
many
creature.
HD creatures you affect.
Yeah, I see that. It says a creature does not receive the usual +2 on its saving throw while in combat. Your gestures are drowning. It says roll 2d4 to see how many total HD of creatures you can affect. Creatures with fewer HD are affected before creatures with more HD. Only creatures that can see or hear you.
yeah.
are
The
affected.
second paragraph. The second paragraph onwards is just the spell text of hypnosis. The top one only is like, oh, it acts as hypnosis or hypnotism, but so I was like, well, great. I'm just gonna copy the spell text over too.
No, I think.
So let me.
Yeah, but
I want to say that it wouldn't because I mean, if Slumber doesn't have an HD requirement, I don't know why. And Slumber is
I
way
believe
more
Slumber
powerful than this.
says that. I believe Slumber says that
Yeah.
it doesn't have an HD requirement.
It does. Slumber says it doesn't.
I check now, but I think it does specifies that it doesn't have a HD limit.
And which
Yeah, it
So,
specifies that it doesn't.
which hex is this called again?
This is combat hypnosis, the hex,
let's see.
which functions as
Slumber-
hypnotism.
Combat hypnosis.
Does hypnotism?
Yeah, Slumber specifies that hex can affect creature of any HD. So if it doesn't specifies that it has no limit in HD, it has a limit in HD.
Okay, so I guess roll your HD.
Well, that's silly, but okay.
Yeah, I'll double check.
All right.
I'm gonna double check it. I'm gonna double check after we do this. But anyway, let's roll the 2d4.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. I
Yep. So
probably cleared that.
you cleared it, and he starts to mimic the movement you make. So I have to make a save
Yeah.
for this.
Yes, this is a DC 15 will save. If I am correct.
Okay, DC 15. He starts to mimic what you do, but let's roll the save. He beats it. He is not fooled by you.
Again, because I have a cursed hex, I can recast this once before the end of my next turn. And since we're out of combat, I can just do that again. So let's see if I can beat the HD requirement. Oh,
Dude,
okay. Yes, I've beaten the HD requirement. Go ahead and save.
son, did it save again? 23. Wow, I'm rolling good too. He keeps telling you
Well,
that
damn.
he says the mother will grant me protection.
Okay, so I speak to him now.
He seems resistant to my magics. I may have to go a little bit deeper. Do you want me to go ahead and use my... whatever, I only have one of this. Might as well cast it. Zadra claps her hands together and then spreads them apart, leaving behind purple tendrils as she then points her hands towards the kobold, engulfing him in purple light and casting suggestion instead.
Okay, you can influence the actual target by suggesting a course activity. Okay, what is the DC? Okay, let's roll the DC. 9. I fail.
Finally! Finally, okay. Let's see. Suggest a course of action. How long does the duration? Okay. You answer his questions. She points to Lexi as she says this, and then steps aside.
Okay, I don't think it's harmful. Automatically negates the effect. To make activity sound reasonable, to do something not harmfully. So ends, finish what is asked. You can instead specify conditions that would trigger special during the durations. Okay, I feel like that's saying that for him to answer questions, that's fair. Okay, shoot.
Okay, so I can ask now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell
That
me.
is correct. He should be more.
So tell me, why did you expel so many of us? For
He tells you that he did not expel anyone, that the other green kobolds were weak, and the ones that could be molded into the children of the mother needs to be done away with. And then he kind of points on the ground. He takes his hand, like you know how the child asks for candy, but he waves it from the left side of his body to the right side, and he says, "Look around, but those who are weak at least serve the master, the mother, in their death." And you can see his eyes are very twitchy when he says this.
which mother? Whose mother?
And he says, "Our mother. The one that's going to lead our tribe out of this swamp."
But you are not my brother, not that I know of. We don't share a mother.
And he says, "You're too weak to be my brother."
Well, we weren't too weak to defeat all of you.
He says, "I may have played my part in this, and this is what the mother wants as well. I have done my job, and I will be soon reborn into one of her children."
How will that work?
And you can tell that this is more just as sensationalism at this point. As he kind of is acting twitchy again, he's looking to the left and the right. You see very quick movements. You know, the question that you asked him kind of caught him off guard. You see that he starts to look a little bit nervous, and then he replies, "I do not lean on my understanding. I know what I have been told and what I have seen. I have read the entrails of our fallen foes, and I read that if I do the mother's work, I will be one of her children."
If it's your mother, aren't you already one of her children?
Hey, say that one more time.
If she is your mother, doesn't mean you are already her children?
He says we must be proven to be one of her favorites, be one of her chosen. He wouldn't say favorite. I take that. I'm gonna retcon that. He says to be one of her chosen.
Okay, and why do you want to be chosen? Why is she so special?
Again, when you pose this question, Bert, you can tell it's the same type of action. It's still very twitchy. And he just explained what would his body movement be. You can see again a little bit of unnerving, unraveling a little bit. But then with that, he replies to you and he says, "Because we will be turned back into what we once were, but more powerful. We will be dragons."
Oh, I thought you meant like a kid, only more powerful. We were all kids once.
He says, "But before that, before we were cursed to be minor versions of what we should be, we shouldn't be worshiping anything on this plane. We should only be worshiping the mother. And if we continue to follow her, we'll be turned into what is in our blood, is what our destiny, what is in our ancestry, will be turned back into dragons.
Oh,
And-
becoming a dragon will be very nice, but I don't think that's possible. And it will
He says
be
it is.
too chaotic.
It is. You're just a non-believer. It is possible.
Zatra approaches again, rubbing her eyes. Okay, enough about your freaking stupid religion, and where is your direct supervisor? Are they in this cave? Yes or no?
Yeah, he points, and you see him kind of turn his head, and he points behind me.
Okay, was that so hard? That was not hard.
How is your
Enough
boss's
with the
name?
blasphemies, though.
What is your boss's name?
He tells you that his boss's name is, and this is definitely a draconic word, David Drew. I'll put the full name in the party chat on Discord.
Okay.
Since you would know how it's spelled.
Okay, there we are.
Now in
Now,
Draconic, you know that this name means sleepy sun.
Oh, so your boss is back there sleeping?
You just know that's what it means Draconic. You don't know why he's called that. You know that that's what it's what it translates to in common. And it could be not a good translation, guys. Remember that.
Well, he could be famous for being a big sleeper.
Either way, Zatra is going to relay to the others that yes, in fact, their next target is in the cave somewhere still, and in fact, they are to their north-ish. And she is also going to ask that for the moment they keep this guy restrained.
So, what can you tell us about your boss? What does he like? What does he doesn't like?
At that moment, since there was such a pause in combat, Zatra lets you know that the spell was starting to dissipate. It's getting to the point to where it is waning. That they answered a lot of your questions, but as this one, since you know that, is there any other questions that the party might want to ask before the spell ends about the boss?
I will ask Barbie. Anything you want to know?
Well, what happened with that room that was blocked off?
Yes.
That's a good question.
Upstairs.
He tells you that, again, you can see him shaking, trying to resist. He tells you that a pink skin was in that room, and they were doing some type of magic that had to deal with he describes it to the best like a glass structure of some sort, like glass structures, and there was some type of explosion or something happened, and he left the room and instructed that the kobolds go in and seal it up. But he heard strange banging sounds before the pink skin left. It sounded it sounded like explosions.
Well, that's ominous.
So, any one more question?
Well, basically, the like and dislike question was about what his boss is good with, like say magic, and what he doesn't
Does
like,
anybody?
Oh, he tells
say
you. He
fire.
tells you that he carries a big. Okay. He tells you he carries a big hammer. And that he
All
can.
right.
And that he can. Yeah.
And
He carries a big hammer. And at that moment, he shakes his head and he looks at you and hisses and says, "You will get nothing out of me."
Yes, we understand. Now, go sit in the corner. The grown-ups have stuff to do.
Okay. Continue on. Party.
do you want Zatra to lead, or do you want anybody else to?
I imagine we should probably. It was working out before, unless it didn't. If Nalia is still willing to scout ahead, sounds like the best option.
That's fair, I think.
That's
Okay.
pretty good. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Nalia, keep on scouting. Hey guys.
Guidance like last time.
I'm not trying to be weird. This is the only time I'm gonna say it. I know you're not used to not killing stuff, but what did you not do to the body?
Oh no, he's getting tied up.
Yeah, but you didn't do something else. Imagine if he was dead, what would you have done?
I mean, if
Loot
we're
him?
done with this guy,
We have
Gene
loot
will-
him, right?
Oh, yeah, we haven't.
Let's pretend that he died. Let's just pretend that he died. What would you do to this guy's body?
Yeah, I know.
Loot
I know the
body.
answer to this.
Okay.
We have loot him for
Yeah.
for he woke up,
You
right?
would loot him. So, as you loot him, you find 3 potions of Cure Light Wounds. I think that instead of me putting that in the items share, folks, I think we should go ahead and divvy those out. You have a Masterwork Quarterstaff.
Yeah, just add them to.
A Masterwork Quarterstaff, which I assume the Druid would like. I have a Chainmail. I have a Spell Component Pouch. I have a Cloak of +1 Resistance. And then I have something that's quite different. You see a gold symbol of a kobold with 3 eyes.
All right. Hold on, because I've got multiple sheets going here. I'm gonna cast Identify to give me a +10 to the spellcraft check.
Roll.
Or okay, so detect so it works as detect magic. So does it detect as magic first?
It's not magic, but you definitely get a I'm not sure if you get an aura on it.
It is probably a
Okay.
holy symbol. Or unholy symbol in
Yeah.
this case.
Yeah, it's an unholy symbol of roll a religion check of anyone who can do it. With that, oh not Berg. Ugh, I need somebody else to roll a little better. Okay, I can deal with that. Yeah, I can deal with that. Guard Captain Valcor has seen things like this.
So that was Rondo. Rondo,
Rondo.
has knowledge religion. I do not.
Okay, Rondo has seen, Guko's seen this too. They've seen this before. If you've not, excuse me, they've seen something like it. They know that some followers of Lamashtu, the mother of monsters, will sometimes make their own unholy symbols, and their liking, but with different properties. We know so far with the evidence that 3 eyes, one a little bit above, is usually the symbol of Lamashtu. Sometimes the goblins will forge unholy symbols of the Master 2 and their likeness with 3 eyes kind of smashed together. And now we see one that's pretty original in design. We see one with a kobold. Now, it's let me see here. Symbol. It's going to. You know what? I can't find anything that I like, but we'll let everyone for once just use their own imagination on how the symbol looks.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Regardless, I didn't hear anything on him that I particularly would want. I already carry potions of Cure Light Wounds, so if anybody else needs those, help yourselves.
I could use some.
I was gonna ask because if anyone was down, these would be a potentially just good to hold on to. We've got a
Yeah.
couple people that can do channel energies.
Yeah, Rondo's pretty low on spells, so Rondo will take one or two, so he can have them as backup to help out with people.
I could use with one. I can cast Cure Light Wounds, but I might run out of spells, so one will be good.
Okay, so Bert's grabbing
Unless
one.
someone
Who's
else
grabbing the
wants
other
it.
2?
I think Rondo was grabbing one.
Okay, who's the third? Rondo might also want that masterwork staff.
I'll take a potion.
Okay, got that. And we can
Like
put
your moderate wounds.
we can put the cloak and all that in the party fund session loot. Okay, I think Broderick, are you updating the sheet as we speak or no?
I
fine.
No one's
I
gonna
can.
want
It's fine.
the
Masterwork.
cloak. I can have.
What'd you say, Bert?
Wasn't
If no one's gonna want the cloak, I don't have any.
Okay, then get the cloak of resistance unless anyone thinks it's important for their character or more.
Yeah, I also don't have a cloak, but Zatra doesn't want anything to do with this guy. She thinks he is unclean, both ritually and literally.
That's fair.
well. Then the only thing left is what, the Masterwork small chain shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna put that in session loot.
Okay. Okay, Nalia, continue to scout. Nalia, make your step check, or did you already make one?
I haven't made one.
Okay. You see that this is the northern hallway where you left. It consists of 2 foot, of two ways up ahead. I'll move it a little bit. You see one that's to the right. There's a little drop off there, Nalia. You notice that's about 2 feet, like a drop off. And you also notice that the waters are damp right here. They're like been moistened or something. While the ones where you're at now, you know, with the leaking into the swamp, it's damp, but not like this one is.
Okay.
And then left, then like I guess you say southwest, and southwest leads to like more sections of the cave, of course. And you know there's a bend up ahead if you go south. Southwest.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do I see now?
Now you're starting to see. Our messages to you.
Okay. I'm gonna
Did you make a perception check?
put this. I can do that.
Okay. So I sent you the message of what you saw. I mean, as you go down the southwest entrance, you see like you haven't made it to the bend of the place yet. So now you can kind of see in this place. You just notice like it's a hallway again.
Okay.
So not sure if you want to go back and tell the. So what would you like to do? Go back to the party, keep investigating. What would you like to do?
Go back.
Okay, so tell the.
I was. So there are damp areas with straw north, and some kind of small oval things in the straw. And I don't know what those are.
Some straw. What kind? Like, why would that be there?
That is rather strange.
Bedding, maybe?
Either way, we're going to have to advance at some point. May as well, if it is safe and not, and there is not some sort of trap or anything, or any obvious threats, what will our marching order be? Or I guess she's going up there to check again.
Yeah, I left it there for y'all to. I just moved it back. Sorry, no, I moved you back until y'all figure things out.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't seen any enemies, then you are correct, Zatra, that we do have to move forward. If Analia, if you didn't spot anything, then I will go forward with the tower shield out in front, but I will keep my blindfold around my neck ready to pull up. I'm wearing the bedding is another one of those things from before.
Roderick has been keeping behind Jean.
Okay. Well, I'll let everyone fall in line. I'll move Rondo up, all that kind of stuff. Okay, Nalia. So Zatra and Burke, do y'all? I'll let y'all move up as well. Do your thing. You can kind of move. Just respect Nalia and her movement. And I would hope that everyone would move after she moved in the order that you're in the line.
And it is damp up north for some reason.
There have been a lot of floods recently. I don't know if we are on the map. I can't see anything at the moment, so I don't know if we're still. Moving.
Do you see my ping?
No, I do not see anyone's.
What?
I see your ping, yeah.
There it is. I hear you. I see you now. Cool.
You see?
Yep, we are good.
Okay. So go ahead and move out.
Yeah, it's a big map. You can easily just like accidentally fling yourself into a dark corner and have to pan the camera back slowly.
Perfect. Yeah. Then following Nalia's lead.
And I didn't actually go into this cave here.
So the leader was. There is still tied.
Yeah, he's still tied.
Dead?
No, the leader is tied. This guy is tied. I'm trying to get him.
We're leaving.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him.
Used.
Sorry, Spencer.
I used some of my rope to make sure that he was tied up pretty good.
Put Brown on him for tied up.
He's guarded.
Oh, also somebody grab Guko. Somebody grab Guko and the Gator. I don't remember who's driving those.
Yeah. I don't have
And
the gator,
I see 2 kobolds now.
Okay. So as you move up
Zatra.
into the room, you do see kobolds. As they see you, they bare their teeth, like as little reptiles they are. But what you see as you walk into this room, they pull their knives out. You can go and start moving to the room, party. You see them protecting or guarding and moving what seems to be small eggs. And as Zatra kind of slowly walks into the room and the damp, you know, ground underneath her, she, upon walking in here, remembers, because it's been many years since she's actually been in here, since her child as a hatchling, that this is actually the hatchling of the kobold camp, of the kobold tribe.
Oh, this is the hatchery then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see that there's a bowl shape, a section of smooth stone covered with leaves and down bird feathers. Carefully nested in this space are dozens of scaly, green tinged kobold eggs, each about the size of an orange. You know, covered with straw and things of that nature.
Yeah,
Are there any
we shall leave them-
exits?
We shall leave them be.
They're not. They do speak. They speak in Draconic, and they tell you that we are the guardians of the eggs. And they hiss at you, and they pull their knives out, and they warn you to leave. Please leave. Our loyalty is to the eggs and our tribe's continuation. Leave.
Zatra pushes ahead a little bit, not taking too many steps towards them, but does kind of poke out and speak to them directly, letting them know that these people are on our side and there is a flood incoming and much of the tribe has already evacuated. We may have to move the hatchery.
And the two kobolds there, they kind of look with like a worried and nervous look on their face. They say, "I have no loyalty to the leaders or to you. I just have loyalty to our tribe and getting through this." You see them start bundling and taking baskets they have and putting the feathers in there. They kind of start to ignore you in a sense, and they start to just work on the eggs.
Understandable.
Since you're telling
But
them
that said, they did point, the other guy, when we asked him where his supervisor was, pointed to the northish behind him, this direction. Was there another passage we passed that I didn't notice? Is there another
There's
exit from this
another
room
passage
somewhere?
back here.
I would believe so.
Oh, okay. Lead us that way then, because Zatra politely bows to the guardians and lets them know that, you know, the general direction that most of the tribe is moving towards, and then just leaves them to their preparations because, you know, they got work to do.
Okay. Continue on party with your marching orders.
Yeah, continue as before. Follow. Nawali is the leader.
Yeah, sorry about that. I got really confused because I didn't see the other passageway, so I was like, wait, what?
So I'm gonna go down ahead a little bit because I didn't explore this very far.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is there any? Okay. What would you like to do now, since you're at that part of the cave, Nalia?
I want to go right here and then wait.
Okay.
But I do not see another exit from this room right now.
Oh yeah, there's more up ahead. I mean, I'm not gonna move you, but
Okay.
there's more up ahead. It just depends what you wanna. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
would. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back a little ways and say that you can come down this passageway a ways. It's safe for a little while, at least. Until it turns. It turns and goes north again. And I'm gonna head up ahead again.
Make a stealth check,
Okay.
Nalia. Okay. Nalia, you hear strange words, but now it seems like you are hold up. What you now realize is draconic. You can't determine what it is, but you definitely see this. You hear strange words coming from in front of you.
Okay.
Just so you know, my character's stuck in the wall.
Okay, I got you.
Yep.
Don't worry, not all the maps will be this bad. Okay.
Kinda crowded.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is roomy as hell.
Hold up, I forgot how to see control view. There we go, control look. You see a big black scaled kobold preaching to the masses here, Nalia. About mother monsters and things of that nature. Make a perception check.
I probably don't understand, though.
You don't, but you mean, you know who the mother, let me see. Some words don't translate in Draconic. Let me see if that does.
Stealth or perception?
Perception. Okay.
Okay.
What's odd, Nalia, is that you hear like a whisper. You hear a whisper of these strange words, and then the black kobold is saying the words out loud.
Okay.
So what would you like to do with that information?
Go back and say tell the others what is going on. That there's preaching and there seems to be a whisper that seems to be saying the words before this person says them. Does this person have a hammer?
Yes. A huge one. It's like he's sitting in like a big boulder that's been chiseled out to be a throne.
Okay. So should I go into the room, or does someone else want to go first, or?
Yeah, I guess I'll look back.
Okay. I'm gonna try and sneak in behind these kobolds.
Okay. So you told that to Zatra and Bert. Bert and Zatra, do you two want to do anything upon? Because even though Nolly is here and Jean's here, I'm just keeping y'all in the cave for right now. I'm not gonna try to cheat or do anything crazy. I'm just gonna keep you in there for the conversation. Because the cave is tight. But we can assume that we're playing telephone here. I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to talk.
Yeah, Zatra is understandably pretty pissed at this guy preaching his nonsense in here. Did Noalia say what color scales his congregation had,
Green.
or did she even check?
No, she did.
I
I should
assumed
have gave
green.
more. So they're green kobolds, and then you have them listening to a black scale kobold. But it's bigger. Molly tells you it's bigger, and it looks different from any kobold that she has seen since in the cave.
Let me roll something real quick. I need to make a decision.
What will there be up there?
Do any of you plan on doing anything? Did you relay to Zatra that you were planning to do anything stealthy, or were?
Yeah, I would pass back along the telephone that Noalia is scouting out, but we're ready to move in if it looks like she's in trouble.
Understandable.
Okay. So with that roll, let me see. Nalia, give me a second.
If we have the time while we're here, I'll spend this moment giving everybody the intercept charge feat for free.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me see what I got here. Okay, got a 6 from preaching, so he doesn't see Nalia coming in because he is preaching. And 2 focus. Okay. Anyone else like to go in there? Why don't you go up to her and listen?
I am so not stealthy. Jean will stay back.
Okay.
Because I will ruin everything if I walk anywhere.
Okay. So at that moment, Nalia, you're just listening to him continue to preach about the mother monsters. You don't know really what he's saying. You just know you can tell out mother monsters because you've been hearing that one phrase a lot.
Okay, so there are a lot of green scales in between us and the black scale. I just think I'll mention that. And maybe someone could talk to them.
Do they look like they're being do they look like they are being coerced to stay there somehow? Like, are there any guards there that are black scale?
Not that I saw.
Did you see anything like that? No. Okay. In that case, I think Zatra will step up then. Gently push past all of her new allies and...
Okay. Should I come up here
unless anybody tells me to stop.
Well,
I think I should stay ahead just in case this turns into a fight, but...
Well, in that case, Zatra beckons to her companions behind her and steps into the cave.
You hear, let me time this out.
What happens up there?
So Burke and so a couple of things. Is anybody else stepping up with Zatra, kind of going in there with her or not?
I mean, I did beckon, so I hope there's at least one of you behind me.
Yeah, I'll come up behind as defense.
Okay. And they definitely hear
Yep.
that. So Bert can go there. So immediately, this is what the party sees. Everyone make a knowledge nature check, I believe. Okay.
Even though I don't see it.
No, people who can see it. People who can see it. I think it's that. Magical. Yeah, you can do nature, and then you can do arcana too. Do arcana. So, Valcor, Captain Valcor, you see that this does not even appear to be a kobold. It seems to you as a lizardfolk with black scales. And Broderick, your sword starts to give you that familiar burn, and you notice that this has some type of dragon blood in it. And as it begins to preach as you walk up, you catch it, and this is what you hear in Draconic, and then Zatra would tell you what they're saying. Nolly, you mute your mic real quick? Give me 1 second. Thank you.
Yeah.
You hear the words. Yeet Zikalaran Til Soboy Wadras Tels Ukatar Ikis Yithra were chosen Wooks Ratu Plieth anymore. Did you hear the creature's voice for those in Discord?
Yes.
Okay.
Very cool.
And for those in
I
Draconics,
just wanted to throw that out there.
so that's what you hear. And since Gene's walking up in everybody, the kobolds turn to the party. Now, Nolly, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to say you're still sneaking behind rocks and stuff. You know, you don't have to hide in plain sight. They turn, and you hear, this is what I've been talking about, what I've been preaching to you. These are the naysayers, those that will not do the mother's will, who will be sacrificed. Listen to me, cousins and kindred. Slay them, and you will be on the path to be a chosen. And you see him kind of grab his hammer, and you see him grab a shield that looks like it's made with an alligator skull, but you see like a type of blade in his left hand. Okay, Zatra, what would you want to say?
Zatra draws her spear and taps the haft on the ground, and then raises it high as she shouts to the crowd.
Servants of the Green Worm, heed not the Dark One's words, for the hour of retribution is at hand. Flee this place, and rejoin your brothers and sisters, for a flood follows in our steps that will wash away this blemish.
Okay, make a diplomacy check.
And
you can continue, but make a diplomacy check.
Oh boy, oh boy. I hope I roll good for this, because...
Okay. 13. It could be worse.
I wish I knew that you were going to do that. I'm sorry. I have a special thing that could have helped.
Ah well, it was kind of an impulsive decision on my part anyway. But yeah, she's basically telling them, get the fuck out of here. We're cleaning up.
Well, so I've given you a little evidence. So I'm gonna do like maybe 3. So I'm gonna do this one. So give me also some evidence about stuff. So what's my intimidate? So my intimidate beats your diplomacy to get them to do what I want. So they say, fools, do not listen to the non-chosen, the forsaken. Look, her kind, her own mother, they were cast out. They are not what we are. You might have been born the same, but you are not the same. You are chosen for this creature. This wretched lizard is not. Now, what I want the party to do is make let's say an insight check. I think that'd be wisdom. And you do
Sense
Insight
motive.
or sense motive?
Yeah, do sense motive. Excuse sense motive, and then after you do the sense motives, do a everybody do their sense motives. I need everybody to give a perception check. Nolly, you've already made this one, so you don't need to make it. Now, a couple of things. Gene, you know that this is not a kobold. It is a lizard folk with black scales. Broderick knows that this thing has some type of draconic ancestry or blood. Burke tells you that, with his perception check, that he also hears these words being said before this creature says them. And with the sense motive check, you see that this thing has a huge hammer and is definitely more on the burly side. And the language that it's using, Broderick and Nalia, not Broderick, excuse me, Nalia, and and Broderick made it, not the other one, my bad, I saw Gukos. This is not, and Gene especially, Gene, you know this, that the language that they're using is not really something that you would be used to seeing something this big and burly. You know, this seems more like a, you know what I'm saying? It seems like a strong type of person, that whole, facade. And Burke hears it. Burke hears the words being said before this creature says it. Like they're being whispered or something. So is there any checks that anyone would like to do with that knowledge?
So,
Any
real
checks
quick,
or-
And remember how diplomacy works, guys. This creature, this is to kind of give you, because what me and Cody planned, and for the future session, this is very important. This creature is saying stuff, to get these kobolds on its side. Zatra is then role-playing back, making her points. So, anyways, continue, Broderick, before I cut you off.
Zatra, you get the Touch of Glory. So you can choose within the next hour to apply a +3 to a Charisma ability check.
Nice, thank you.
And after that exchange, the kobolds, you hear them say they're scared. They're looking. They say, "Well, the mother, there's so much damage." And another one says, "Well, who are you to tell us?" As they look at Zatra. And the other one looks at the other black one and says, "Well, this one's mighty, but this one's like us." And you hear it back and forth between the kobolds. Zatra, your turn.
This dark one follows a beast that none of us have seen. Have you seen the beast that this one claims to follow? No. We serve a Teperax. We serve a real god, a real dragon. We are followers of the green.
Okay.
This black one is not one of us.
Zatra, make your next save. You're down some points. 13, 17.
And I'm going to go ahead and do... This one's at the +3. Oh, god damn it. She must have stuttered as much as me.
Okay, so what is that? 9 plus 3?
Yep.
So we're at 12,
Oof.
okay? So he's gonna follow back and he's gonna say, ha, ha, ha. This one is no leader. Look at how frail her bones are, the scrapes on her back. Look at me, and look at the mighty weapons and the armor I've been blessed with. She is just a unbeliever. She worships false gods and idols. The mother will not protect her from what will come, but she will be protected. Okay, now let's roll his intimidate check. Character sheet, intimidate. Okay. Got a 17 again. Okay, again, does anyone like to make any certain checks to maybe get any new information for Zatra to use in her diplomacy?
Yeah, I mean, I guess pass along that the creature that leads your brethren is not even of the same kind. Seems not to be kobold, but lizard. Seems to have received its dragon blood from elsewhere.
Wait, repeat
And-
that?
Us detect magic.
Yeah, you can take magic, Malia. Malia takes magic and she tells you that there is something going on, that she detects the message spell.
So giving another touch of glory, and grabbing a scroll on my side.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you again for that, by the way.
Okay, does anyone else want to? So we got Gutter Glory, we got that Zatra. It is your final argument. What would you like to say? With a little bit new information, another touch of glory. Does anyone else want to do anything? Nolly has detected the spell. Burke, do you
I
want to
don't
do
think
anything?
I can.
Burke, can you do anything? Can you got any spells to aid, or do you
No,
got
I-
any performances to give bonuses?
I could use performance to as an aid, another. But
Okay.
that's the most I could do.
Okay, well you better.
That was
do
the other one. Diplomacy, right? Diplomacy is this one. Will the 20 count for
Yeah,
this one? Or?
20 counts. Yeah. Okay.
So it will be 20 plus 10, 30.
Okay, so we have that. Bert gives aid to Zatra. Zatra, what would you like to say? They have a +3 right now. +5, excuse me.
Give me 1 second. I'm pre-typing what I'm going to say this time so that I don't stutter.
That's okay.
I mean, like...
Are you almost there, Zatra?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that.
Okay, you're fine. Do your thing.
Zatra actually laughs. Fake through and through. You claim strength, but gild yourself in armor and weapons not of your making. What are you without them? Still a liar! You are not kobold at all. Your blood runs artificial and cold, unlike the burning in my veins here. Without my armor, without my weapons, I am Dragonkin, born of the green like each of these others, surviving injury and even being turned to stone by your servant.
So we're gonna mention that he is not dragon. So roll a diplomacy again.
And this was at total of +5, you said?
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you 5 more for mentioning that he is not a dragon and that he is an imposter. So 19.
So that's 29 total.
29 total. So right now, let me add these numbers up. So 29 plus the 25, 30, 54. Okay. And he is going to reply back to you.
It's like Curse of Monkey Island.
he replies, and you see him kind of like shift in his armor as he's made uncomfortable about. He says, "You're right. I may not be as close to you as you think as what they may say as a kobold as, but the blood that runs through my veins, that runs through my body, I am a direct descendant of a black dragon. The black dragon that will lead waste to these lands. This tribe has been hidden, a secret. You have your tail between your legs, in shame to the pink skins, the humans, the dwarves, the elves. But to me as your leader, we would take back our prehistoric lands, and we will make them slaves, like they once were. Okay, and he is going to roll his initiative. Let's see what happens. Now, unfortunately, since he is being called out, he is going to take a -5 to his next intimidate roll. Okay, 23. That's going to be a 19. 23 minus. Hold up, I think I did my math wrong. Okay. 18. 4. Sorry guys for all the.
You're good.
Okay, hold up.
You can put up with me for like 40 seconds trying to type my thing up, then
No, you're fine. Wow. Okay. Zatra got 54 points of total rolls. The creature got 52. At that moment, you see the kobolds start to shake as they back up into the corner, looking at this creature. They back up here, and they just kind of, you see them hug the wall as quickly as they can. And at that moment, you see him roar. You know, he roars. Can I get a roar? Science cube. Hold up.
The voice is still on, huh?
Yeah, I had to switch it back. Anyway, so he roars, and I love it. I love that noise. So he roars and jumps from his what was he? What would he do? Jumps from his stone, or
Sirenscape, right?
Like steps
And-
down. Yeah, he's almost Sirenscape. He steps down off his
Yeah.
his throne.
I don't have
And-
mine on.
What's up? What,
I don't have mine on.
That's fine. It's
There it
okay.
is.
So he's in his throne right now, and he steps from his throne, and he looks at you, Zatra, and he replies and tells you, "This will be your undoing. You will be a sacrifice for the mother, as I flay the skin off your bones at her altar as a sacrifice." Everyone roll initiative.
There, I open it.
Make sure you roll initiative on the right way. Look at your sheet. Initiative.
You claim strength? You claim you will destroy the pinkskins? Well, here they are! Serve us, the servants of the Green Worm, to reclaim our home from you!
Sorry, I'm just gonna roll something really quickly here. Wow. Let me roll something else. Sorry, guys. Okay, 12. Sorry.
Players win initiative over NPCs.
Okay, so the initiative order that I see for today is Burke, Nalia, Jean, Broderick, what's your dex?
I want to say it's a 10.
Okay, mine. So I go.
Yeah,
first.
it's a 10.
So Broderick, I got Zatra, got Guko, and I got Rondo. Remember, Rondo has an alligator. Okay, Burke, you're in the back. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I will walk forward. Oh, there are more than I thought. Can I be
Pretty sure the green ones
here?
are on our side.
Well, they just step back. They're not gonna get harmed. They're stepping back.
Yeah, they stepped back.
Yes.
That's what I mean.
While I move, I'll be grabbing my flag and scream at them. You heard the lady. Leave this imposter and get the hell out of here.
So what is this?
It's an intimidate for every enemy 30 feet from me, and they get 1 fire damage, and they roll a reflex or catch fire.
Can I not? The intimidate you have to beat, right? Intimidate.
There it is. The DC is 10 plus HD plus wisdom.
10 plus HD, and you have to make that check, correct? What's your check?
It's in there.
It's in there. Okay. 10 plus HD. HD.
See above the 24.
I don't know what character level. Okay, 6. So 16 plus what? Plus what? Plus charisma?
It's reflex is
no, not the reflex. The intimidate.
Oh, the DC is 10 plus HD plus wisdom.
Okay, plus his wisdom to 16. Did you beat the 16? Intimidate 24. I see it now. Okay. Now I have to make a reflex save. Okay. I made a 13.
Versus. Yeah, okay. And
One
the
fire
saving
damage.
throw is DC 16.
So take
I thought
1
it will affect the
damage.
kobolds.
Okay.
It didn't affect the kobold. I was actually screaming at the kobolds to get out of here.
I mean, that's fair. If you want to scream at them, they will start to exit
Yeah.
as quickly as they can.
It was a means to be able to intimidate all of them at once to get out of there.
That's fine. Okay, Nalia, what would you like to do?
So I can get past these kobolds, right? Right?
Yeah, they're your friendlies for right now.
So I'm gonna move up. I don't know, maybe I'll just move here if I can do that.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Try to punch this lizard folk.
Okay.
And how much of a bonus do I get from the flag?
+1.
Oof.
Okay, that's gonna miss.
You hit his armor and it bounces off Nalia, and he looks at you and says, "She will be most pleased with your blood at her altar." Okay. Now it is 11. Oh, my guy's turn. Zatra, you see a familiar face appear from behind the stone. As it steps out, you know that is Rogaza. He was under the old kobold, the old kobold chieftain, and he looks at the group. You see him pull out a small rod, and he points it here. Can you target? He points it at Broderick and casts a spell and says, "Fools, you will never be able to get out of this."
Hold up, because I want to spellcraft it to see if I recognize it.
Okay, I'm gonna add him in initiative too. I'm gonna put him here. He is at a 12. Okay. Oh yeah, that is a. He seems that he just casted a web.
Web is a conjuration. Just one moment.
Okay.
Because I do have the scroll. I don't think that's conjuration. I could be wrong.
It is conjuration.
No, I'm needing something else.
The web.
Please be conjuration. It's not a conjuration, so I can't use my improved counterspell. Okay.
The web creates a mini layer mass of strong sticky strands. These strands trap those. Creatures caught within the web become grappled by the sticky fibers. Attacking a creature in the web doesn't cause you to be. Anyone.
Yeah, web is a conjuration spell.
Anyone in the area effect with the spell is cast make a reflex save. If this save is successful, the creature is inside the web, but is otherwise unaffected. If the spell saves, the creature gains a grapple condition, but can break free by making a combat maneuver check or escape artist check. At extended action against the DC of the spell. The entire area of the web is considered difficult terrain. Anyone moving through the web is making combat maneuver check to escape artist, blah blah blah. So it is going to be a 20 foot.
Oh, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Because I kind of need a DM's ruling on this. Because I had a spell prepared. But I can spontaneously cast.
Okay.
Alright, you said web's conjuration.
It is.
I can spontaneously cast cure moderate wounds, technically. That's a conjuration, and use my improved counterspell feat to actually counterspell that.
Can you
Is
do
that
Can you-
possible with spontaneous casting?
I'm not. That's a weird. I don't.
Yeah.
Yes, as long as it's a spell level higher. So web is a level 2 spell, I believe, in this case.
Yeah, it is. It's level 2.
So you need a level 3 spell, and then you can counter it.
Okay, I may not have that. Let me check just one thing because of... I gotta read improved counterspell because I have a note here.
When counterspelling, you
And
may
then-
use a spell of the same school that is one or more spell levels higher than the target spell.
I gotta read up on Spell Warrior because I have a note that I can do it at the same level, and I'm just making sure
No, it says
that I
without this
don't
feat,
have that wrong.
without this
Okay.
feat, you may counter a spell only with the same spell or with a spell specifically designed, designated as countering the target spell. With counterspelling, you may use a spell of the same school that is one or more spell levels higher than the target spell.
But with greater counterspell, they can expend two scald level spell slots at the same level, regardless of the school. So
Yeah, I do not have that yet. I'm not that level. That's what I had wrong in my notes. That's what I was making sure of. This was like the first chance of ever getting to do this.
no,
So what's our reflex save there, DM?
Give me 1 second. Okay, I think our spell level is. Let me look on here. Sorry, I stepped to get something to drink, but didn't. The spell to web is.
It's second level.
Because he's casting it from like a rod. It's whatever a wand would be. What's that? 10 plus spell level plus
it's at what, DC 13?
14. Right? Am I right?
No, you only need a level 12 in the stat to cast the wand. To make the wand, so it'd be 13.
Okay, so I guess it's 13. My bad, guys. I thought it was 14. So, Broderick makes it. So I need Broderick, Guko, Jean, Zatra. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I even need Nolly to do it.
Burke, does your banner apply to saves? Burke is still out, I think. Charm and Fear, okay.
Yeah.
Burke, we had a question for you.
Yeah, so I was hearing about counterspell, right?
No, we were asking, does your banner affect spells? Not spell, but saves.
Yeah, I wrote there versus Charm and Fear.
Okay, just Charm and Fear.
Is the
So it's +4. Yeah, so it's not saves. Okay, so from the
this
saves,
effect.
Charm and Fear. I got you. Okay, so Rondo is now grappled. Nalia is fine. Jean is fine. Zatra is grappled. Guko is grappled or in the web, and Broderick is fine. Let me roll for this kobold.
Guko is going to cast Liberating Command on Zatra.
He can do that right now as immediate action?
It's one immediate action. So, he doesn't have it listed in the stuff. If the target is bound, grappled, or otherwise restrained, he may make an escape artist check to make the escape as an immediate action, gains a competence bonus on the check equal to twice the caster level, which in this case, so a +10 to an escape artist check.
Okay, so he can do it again.
Zatra.
He can do it again, or is it a new roll, or is it to his roll?
It'll be an immediate escape artist check with a +10.
Okay, so make an escape artist check,
So
Zatra, with a
know.
+10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, I had stepped out to answer the phone real quick. So, escape artist +10.
Yep, you
so
got
that
it.
is
23, you're good. +10, you are good. So Zatra is not bound. Just know that. Is this touch? Do you have to be touch for liberating command?
No.
Okay.
Within 25 plus 5 feet per 2 levels, so Zatra is definitely in range.
Okay. Now it is.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Nalia went. Now I need to put this thing. That's this thing's turn. And Nalia, you already went, right? Yeah, you went. Jean, your turn.
Okay, I will have to double move to get to here.
Okay.
My turn is over.
Okay. My turn. I'm going to attack. I'm going to use now Masterwork Earthbreaker and my Masterwork Claw. I'm going to use my feet. 2 up and fighting, Thunder and Fang. I'm going to make my attacks with my Masterwork Earthbreaker. The first. Okay.
Hold up. Who are you attacking?
I'm attacking Analia with my Earthbreaker first, and then I'm going to attack with my 2-handed fighting with my Claw.
Alright, so Nalia is going to get +6 to her AC on both of those attacks.
Okay. So Nalia, there's a 21 hit you.
+5.
It's a +5, okay.
With the +5, no.
Okay. Now for the second attack with my Claw, I'm going to hit the second one. I don't know why Cody did it this way. The 24 hit you with the Claw for the second one. So you get +5.
Yeah.
The 20, okay. So on this one, on the second attack, take 4 damage. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and now is going to be Broderick's turn. No, give me 1 sec. Yep, Broderick's turn now.
Alright, here's where it'll get interesting. Strands of web are flammable, yada yada yada. Any fire that's around all creatures within the flaming webs take. That's what I was checking. Alright.
Hey, if you burn the webs, the things that are in the web get burned too.
Yep. That's what I was checking on. And so... Oh, I have so many tabs open right now. We will go
The curse of all spellcasters.
5 feet. That's the wrong character sheet. And ear-piercing scream at spellcaster.
Dang. Okay. Burke. No, yeah. It's called Thunder. It's called Thunder and Fang. It's called Cody made the character, and it's made correctly. It's called Thunder and Fang, and two of them fighting. You can look that up. So this is to him. I gotta make a 4-2 save for partial. Give me 1 second. 4-3.
I'm Thunder and Lightning, so
7.
Alright, so takes 3 damage and is dazed.
Dang it. Dazed. Okay. That's a negative 1 to attack, correct?
I don't remember exactly.
For 1 round, takes 1d6 on. Okay, that's fine. So now it is Zatra's turn.
A dazed creature can take no actions,
Okay, for 1 round.
so it loses basically its next turn.
Okay.
I thought that was stun.
Nope. Stun makes you actually drop everything in your hands. He's not flat-footed. They don't take any penalty to AC. They just can't take actions.
Not dazzled, dazed.
Correct.
Oh, okay. I was. Neat. On seeing that Rogaz is here, though, Zatra is. She's going to completely lose interest on the black fellow and just glare absolute daggers at this guy. Clap her hands together without a word and immediately cast a sleep hex on him, which should be DC 15 will. Yes. And I should probably actually add the duration to that too,
Okay.
because I keep forgetting to do that.
I rolled a 17.
Ah, well. Well, we tried.
We tried.
I'm going to just go ahead and take a 5-step forward. I mean, yeah. Yes.
You can't because
I'm going to take a step forward and then.
Step, okay. Remember, this is difficult terrain. You can't take a 5-foot step.
Am I entangled?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
difficult terrain. You're right.
The web from here. I guess I can put some stuff on it, unless anybody's going to try to. Hold up. Let me find. Where's the thing at? I'll mark it here in a moment. I don't want to slow down the combat, but anyway. There we go. So it was here.
Ah, okay.
There we go. That is.
Anyway, I'm going to move. I'm just going to use my move action to move forward one step then.
Okay.
And call it a day. And that is my turn.
Guko.
Roderick, that's you.
Oh yeah, that is, isn't it? Sorry, I was reading his character sheet actually. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't even know what's all in that. Summon Monster 2.
Okay, that's that cat thing.
No, that's a different one, because it's literally labeled as, like, Summon Space Panther.
Okay.
Is how he has it labeled.
What monster 2 do you want to summon?
Let's see. Second level.
or something like that. I like Earth Elementals.
Yeah, let's go for a small Earth Elemental. That feels gnomish. And summon it right there.
Ping it. Okay.
Surprised you didn't go with a fire elemental and start getting rid of that web.
It'll burn like all of our people.
Okay.
Because I would have had Broderick make his sword flaming weapon and burn it away, but we still have too many people in it.
Okay. Small earth elemental. What would you like your elemental to do?
Does it get to attack right now?
Yep. Get to turn immediately.
Oh yeah, then yeah, it's gonna ground and pound whatever it's able to do.
Basically that.
Okay.
So, are you rolling that, or do I need to roll
You
anything?
can roll it. It is a +6 slam 1d6 +4. I will send it to you.
It says +7 because it's standing on ground.
It gets what? Cause on ground. Oh, +1. Yeah, I see that.
I'm glad somebody knows it. Oh, that's a 24. Okay, let me see.
24. You see why I like Earth Elementals.
All right.
Okay, I'm going. Okay, so hit. How much damage is that?
For 11.
Okay. Okay. Now it is Rondo's turn.
Alrighty. Rondo, focusing his ancient gnomish ways upon the past, transforms himself into a Deinonychus. That's what he does, it appears. He is a Goliath druid who
Right.
wants to become dinosaurs. So I'm a Goliath. I'm a Deinonychus now. So now that I'm a Velociraptor, except for bigger and better, I will move half my speed into this room. I'm also stuck again. So
He's level 5. He can
he
turn
can move
into something.
30.
He can change shit right now.
Yeah, you can wild shape once per day, lasts for an hour per level. It has to be a medium or small creature. Next level, he'll be able to go bigger. But a medium-sized creature is a Deinonychus, so I will move my dude. Up to here would be half speed because it moves at 60 normally.
Okay. What was your character? So is that your turn?
Yep, standard action, I'm a dinosaur. Move action, I move as a dinosaur.
Okay. I guess I'll just move your croc up to like there, whatever. Okay. Burke, it is your turn.
Howard, hold on. Yeah, never mind.
I'm sorry, what, Spence?
Never mind.
Okay, then I'll look at the lizard and say,
you just
looks
whisper
like
me.
you ran out of luck.
What is this?
Ooh,
Who are you
what's
throwing this
that?
at?
And the big bad lizard folk here.
Okay. Let's see. 17 will save.
That is a dope superpower, Burke.
Let's see. Will save. Okay. Will. So I rolled a 12. What does that mean for me, Burke? 1 round per level. That's 5 levels.
That every time you roll a dice, be attack, it's no damage, but every time you roll a d20, you have to roll it twice and keep the worst of them.
Okay.
It's basically disadvantage on every d20.
I got you for 5 rounds. Okay. Now it is Rogue God's turn, but he has to skip his round. Now it is Analia's turn.
Okay, can you 5-foot step out of difficult terrain?
Nope.
Okay, can you do that with freedom of movement?
Yeah, if you have freedom of movement, then
I'm looking at something really fast. Is like a war priest blessing? Does anyone know what type of action that is?
It's usually standard.
a War Peace Blessing.
Okay.
You double check
Yeah.
here. It should be a swift action as far as I was aware of. Do, 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 do.
Which one?
Liberation. It's
So minor power, blessings, liberation,
Swift action.
ballin'. Yeah, swift.
okay. So I'll do that, and then
What did you do? You cast a spell?
No.
I used a war priest blessing,
Okay.
which is liberation, which gives me freedom of movement. And then I take a 5-foot step right here.
Okay.
And I should still be able to attack.
Yep, who are you attacking?
The one I'm flanking.
Okay, attack. Damn. I'm getting bad rolls, Nolly, on ones. Unfortunately, it bounces off of a Nolly, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Gene, you feel something, and you see a familiar, it's a familiar face as it appears right in front of you. You're hit with an also familiar feeling of force, like just like blunt energy at your chest. If anybody would like to do like a spellcraft, I believe you can see it though. Let me see. It is. You know what? Hold up. I think I am mistaken with what I'm trying to do.
It's a spellcaster's daze, so I wonder who's shooting this.
I know. It's going to be. Hold up. Okay. You feel the force contact you, and it seems like it's a beam of fire. I need you to make a. Well, you can't make any saving throws on this. It is. It might make a spellcraft. Broderick, you know this. This is Scorching Ray. As you see the familiar face pop out from being invisible to Eugene.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Do I have a voice for him? He has a more silly voice, but he looks at you and says, "Remember me," and points
Do
out.
I remember?
Burke, yes, Burke, you remember him? That is the leader of the kobold that was the head of the mining operation under the tower. He abandoned you, and the party members took you for prisoner. But he was the leader, and if you don't, you were not a party member then. But the party member chased him through the swamp until he disappeared.
Okay.
Okay. He is level, so this is 46. Okay. So Gene, there's no save to Scorching Ray. It's 13 damage. Now we'll add
Yep.
him in the turn order.
It should be ranged touch attack, which should probably hit
Oh, my bad.
because it's touch.
I'm a dum-dum. Give me 1 second. I could miss, Gene, so yeah, you're right. I get ahead of myself.
Could roll a 1.
I could roll a 1, so you're right. If I do, I'm so sorry, Gene. Thank you for reminding me, Broderick. So it is range touch attack. That is BAB plus my dex, so it'd be a +5. Watch me roll a 1. This might be garbage. Oh, 18. Okay. So take 13 damage, and now it is Gene's turn.
Alrighty. I think I'm in the best spot to help. So I will challenge this guy. So everybody has +2 to melee hits against him.
Okay.
I will then use my move action to grant Nalia +2 to hit next time she swings.
Does that stack? So that's a +4.
Correct. Yeah. One's circumstance, one's competence. So the circumstance is going for everybody all the time. The competence is just going for Nalia. Since I have issued a challenge, Nalia's AC goes up by 1. Mine will go down by 1. That's a dodge bonus, so that stacks with all of it.
Okay, so let me hear this right. Your AC is down 1, hers is up 1. She gets a +4 to attack. Everyone gets a +2 to attack.
Correct.
Okay, everyone make sure you keep a count of these saves. Okay.
And then I will swing once at the monster with a 16.
Unfortunately, a 16 is going to be a miss from Gene.
Sounds good.
I'm going to see what is in front of him. You hear a voice, Nalia, now, of this guy, of this kobold, saying, "Take out the green one in front." And this, you recognize this voice, Burke does too. You recognize this voice as a voice that was being whispered to this one, if that makes sense. This creature is going to, you see the big, which we now know that he's a false kobold, the lizard folk with the draconic blood. You see him he has his weapon in his right hand and his claw in his second hand. You see that he was fighting. You see that he'll kind of rear his head back, and he like launches like he's gonna do a bite attack at Zatra, but what comes out is way more dangerous than any bite could be. At that moment, you see a line of acid flow from his mouth, going through Zatra, Rhonda, all the way to Guko. I need everyone to roll a reflex save. Before you roll, the reflex save is what is the Cody didn't put that on here. All knows 2d6. Let's see what
Typically for breath weapons, it is 10 plus the creature's HD plus their Constitution modifier, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, so
If I'm not wrong, that's typically how it is, unless it's like from Sorcerer, in which case it's Charisma instead of Constitution.
okay, reflex is
Should be
16.
like after
There's a
die.
note. It's reflex
Yeah.
16. I got you. Okay. Okay, so let me roll. It is half dragon breath attack. I don't know half dragon breath attack. I don't know why this is not in here. I guess Cody kept notes on this. My bad, guys. Not trying to
There's
slow everyone down.
there's no attack roll. It's only a save.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
I
it's-
clicked it because he had notes on it, so I could see what the reflex save would be.
Yeah.
The damage is
Yeah, the damage is right under here.
6 acid.
but there's no roll for that. It just says 6.
Oh, there's no roll for that. Hey,
No, it is a roll. It was 2d6 plus
Just
2d6.
2d6.
Yeah, that's 2d6.
yeah,
That's
so
all.
that was. Oh,
There's
it's
no
2d6
bonus on
plus. It's 2d6 plus 2d6. Interesting. So
Yeah.
it was
That's
No,
what I'm
2
saying.
plus 3 and
Hold on,
2d6?
hold on,
No.
hold on. So
Red
the
weapons
thing
are
that's
usually
over there, the thing that's over there in red is when there's a critical, but since there's not a critical, it's just the 2d6 there on the left. I run another game where a player has something similar.
Yep.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but a breath weapon is supposed to be stronger. A breath weapon is 8d6
Yeah,
No.
for a real dragon,
or 66.
not
Yeah.
for a not for a barbarian combo thing.
Regular, like, cleric
Oh yeah, I'm
domains
right.
and
See,
stuff.
I'm right. That's wrong. The breath weapon deals is 1d6 hit points per racial hit die.
If it's racial hit die,
Oh,
that
6
means based off the lizard
racial
folk,
hit die.
that must be only 2d6.
Oh, okay. Cody made it, so I guess it's a 6 damage. My bad, guys. Okay, so it's
No
6
problem.
damage.
And then succeeding the reflex save is half damage, right?
Mm-hmm. So Rondo doesn't do it. Zatra does it. Rondo does it. The save is 16, so Guko fails. Broderick fails, and that's it, I believe. So everyone who made the save take half damage of 6, so 3. Everyone else who made it. Sorry for that slowness, guys.
It's okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Broderick, your turn.
Breath weapons are complicated.
All right. So that made me angry. So gonna start up Raging Song, which I have a thing here.
The caster?
Where is it? Nope. Additional for the enhanced weapons.
I thought you were gonna provoke the caster into raging.
Nope. So I'm out of those spells. So Raging Song, enhanced weapons. Broderick's longsword becomes fire. Unfortunately, Zatra, Rondo, the Gator, Guko, we're all going to take 4 as the web burns away. Let me adjust Guko's health real quick. Poor Guko. And that frees up the speed to go right here. For Dragon's Fang, I've already calculated in. Does this lizard folk count as dragon for a Dragonbane sword?
I wouldn't think so.
If it's half dragon, it
He's
should.
humanoid.
If he has the dragon typing, that's what the main question is.
I'm
I don't know
I'm
if
asking
half
Dungeon
dragon-
Master.
Lizard folks are humanoid.
Dungeon Master? Is it considered a dragon subtype?
Uh-oh. Did his mic die?
I don't
It
know.
does count as a dragon subtype.
Yeah, it does. It counts. I'm muted. My bad. Yeah, it counts. I just
Okay.
I just linked it. I just linked
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Making my adjustments to my Dragonbane
He's the
sword.
dragon.
Wow.
No, you had a bad roll.
Yeah, I did. Did a 22 at least hit?
Nope, it failed.
Really quick, it is getting an extra +2 for my challenge, so it would be 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the challenge, if that's a 24, then yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. So, wow, even on the damage dice, I've got 4 damage dice and wind up. Hold on, that's not right then. It's because on the oh, there it is. No, it's the damage 2. Okay, I haven't done this in a while, so all that together, the 4, if you hover over the 7, the 4 is the fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
So 9 slashing, 3 bane, 4 fire damage for a total of 16 damage.
Got you. Okay.
It's a good hit.
I will calculate the challenge into my next attack.
Okay. So now it is Zatra's turn.
Just real quick, I forget how attacks of opportunity work. If you make an attack of opportunity, do you lose your attack that next round, or is that
Oh no, it's
some other
just
system I'm thinking of?
you only expend your attack of opportunity for that round.
Oh, okay. So
Usually
you
have
always
one.
get enough.
Usually you have only one unless you have combat reflexes and stuff that give you more than one for a round, but it's just one.
Okay. Let me see here then. Zatra is going to march right up, shoving past the fleeing kobolds and approaching the dazed sorcerer, and immediately recast. Well, where did her sheet go? There it is. And immediately recast Slumber.
Oh,
Now that he makes another will save versus 15.
Do I get a chance to hit you with that? To hit you with a type opportunity, or that's not a spell. That's a.
Hex don't provoke.
I think it's spell-like ability, so it still counts. Go for
Hexes
it.
don't provoke. Oh,
They
hexes don't provoke.
I didn't think they did.
They don't?
I
Really?
didn't think they did. Gene, do
No, they don't.
Let me look at the full text on this. Do they?
Hexes
It's
don't
on the
provoke.
description
It
of
does
hexes
not
in
attack.
general.
They don't provoke. Holy
No.
shit! Okay, that's pretty damn cool.
I was gonna make a will save, correct?
Yep.
Yes. And as
I made it 20.
that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's my turn.
Okay.
You can cast it the next round still.
Guko, your turn.
Because of a cursed hex lets you cast it again next round.
This was the next round. I already tried it on him once. So this
Okay.
was my second trance.
For
Okay.
Guko.
I'm going to have to expend Hex vulnerability if I want to continue doing that to him. But honestly, at this point, she's probably not going to.
It still has
Anyway,
disadvantage
Guko.
going on, so.
That's controlled by Broderick, right? Guko's Broderick.
Broderick, especially you have your mic muted.
Broderick is currently muted.
Yep, sorry. I was actually taking a quick bathroom break. I just got back to hear everyone go, Guko, Spencer? Okay, so
Did you manage to break the bathroom?
I did break the bathroom. It was successful. Alright,
Good.
So first I'll go Earth Elemental.
The Earth Elemental, just so you know, being an ally, gets a +2 with flanking, so it does get a +4 to its attack roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
It's gonna be a big old nopes. Now that Guko is freed up.
It's elemental, so it's 14. Well, still within hit, right?
I doubt that the 13 hits.
Nope.
It's 14 because they're both on the ground.
I thought that was only to damage.
Attacking
Either
damage.
way,
It misses.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's attack and damage with the Earth Elemental.
Alright. So let's see here. With what Guko has... Oh, Guko's actually pretty lacking for ranged. 5, 10, 15... Let's see here. What can he do? Those are all gone. He's going to use one of his domains. Once per day, a 20-foot aura of deflection. So all allies within 20 feet of Guko. Let's see here. No, because he's got short legs, so he can't get that far. All allies within 20 feet get a +2 to AC and combat maneuver defense.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, during this, were the kobolds still filing out and trying to
Yeah.
get away?
They do need to. You're right. They need to do that. Thank you for telling me that. Let me.
What was the skill called? That one that
Yeah, I only realized now that, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fair to assume that all the kobolds get out by this point.
Yeah, it's been like 2 full rounds, hasn't it? So, yeah, they're probably,
Okay.
they probably gone.
Now, turn order is Rondo's turn.
Alrighty. As no longer an impeded dinosaur, because we burned away the web, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh no, I've been stopped. Oh, this thing is only this big. Alrighty. So going back to where he's at. Yeah, I'm going to do this then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I guess I'm gonna have to roll an acrobatics to dinosaur past here. To get past this guy.
Where are you trying to get to?
So, trying to get to the casters, but the cave's pretty tight.
Yeah, that I don't know if you'd be able to acrobat to get. How much room do you have?
I can dinosaur jump over this small elemental.
Okay.
That's up to you. I don't know how much height I have in here, but I can.
This is a little open, so it's not like the penalties you would get from the spot in the tighter areas of the cave. That's such a small space there to fit between. You have to squeeze through there. Could you still go by squeezing? How much movement are that good for you to squeeze? Is that just double movement?
Yeah.
Can I be still get that because they're difficult terrain?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah. Then I will get here and I will start attacking Rutger. What's his name?
His name is. You just call him the caster. It's fine. The main caster.
Okay. Hello,
The Cesareth.
that caster.
Besesrith.
I
His
will
name.
attack him. Cesareth?
Yeah, Sesrith.
Alrighty.
Say it in raptor form.
He can't.
Attack our ass. Boom. 12 misses. I assume. Unless he's, I guess, asleep.
Yep. 12 misses. Okay.
Alrighty. My turn's over.
Okay, go Bert.
Okay, then I was on measuring distance. I think this will be good. Yeah. So I'll get over here, I believe. I can't get even farther. I will reduce one round with this. And scream at the ones here on the back. And say, you on the back, you better shut up with this. Stand up! And it will affect this.
Okay. Well, I gotta do a 4-2 save.
Yep.
Okay, I made a 21. I made it. How much damage do I take?
It's too sonic.
Okay. Okay, my turn.
Aren't both of these affected?
Huh?
Aren't both of them affected?
From your range, it doesn't look like it, does it? I mean, you cast it here, didn't you?
Yeah. I cast it from the arrow is pointing at the area. It will be this area.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius. You cast it. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's only one person that's affected.
Isn't there someone here?
No.
I thought there were two people here.
No.
One here
No.
and one here.
No, there's not. There's only one person there.
Oh well, okay.
Reduce.
I thought there were two of them.
There are two, but the other
You might be
one's not.
thinking of the second guy up here that's in front of Zatra.
I don't see anything in front of Satra.
Because he's behind a boulder, so you might not be able to see the line of sight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, he doesn't have line of sight from there?
He might
Can
not.
I check that real quick?
You can go over there, sure.
I can still see him from over there. That's weird.
Okay.
You say
Huh.
someone
Okay,
here?
well there's a dude like immediately in front of Zatra. I don't know why you can't see him, but he's like right here.
Okay, I'll refresh the page since I'm not seeing something.
Hey, the patented Burt Thundercall. Nice.
It's not a session if somebody doesn't have a
think
bug
that-
with the system.
I am going to back up, take a 5-foot step back, and then let me see if I can look. Okay. Vision.
Did that guy provoke from the dinosaur when he walked away?
He didn't. He just took a 5-foot step back here.
Oh, I thought he was right in front of us.
No, this guy's been here the whole time.
The wizard?
This guy has been.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
guy's
this,
been a doctor the whole
this,
time.
that's right.
Okay, no worries. There was just a glitch on my screen. He was right here. That's who
Yeah.
I was going for.
That's what I was,
weird.
was saying.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why
yeah, I
I,
see it in his screenshot too. The dude was back there
That's
for
why I
some
pointed
reason.
here.
Yeah, that's weird.
So-
I'm sorry, guys.
At least
Yeah, no
I
worries. No,
pointed
no.
here then.
Yeah, if,
It's not a session if somebody doesn't encounter at least one bug.
I would have pointed right about here then.
no, yeah, it's all good. No. If everybody else is seeing it as well, and as long as I'm not crazy for doing what I did, because then we are all set.
So the thunder call will have gone here then.
So I'm going.
Yeah,
to,
it would have been better there, but
So
Yeah, I thought this guy was here. That's why I got
you.
here.
I got you. It's okay. Mistakes happen. It's roll d20. This guy is going to again. I'm going to cast web here. I think it's 5, 10,
Did he roll
5,
fortitude?
10, 15, 20 again.
Hold on, did you hear Burke?
Yeah, the dude would have been right here though. That's outside of the 10-foot radius, I think.
He could, but
Unless
he,
I'm. No,
if he
wait.
had-
Yeah,
What's,
wait.
I'm confused. What's the issue here?
if Burke had seen this caster
Yeah, I get it. It's just,
in
this
the
is what
prop-
happens.
in the proper spot, he would have he shouldn't be penalized because the system he would have positioned his attack in a very different spot, and he shouldn't be penalized just because there was a bug.
I
marked
wouldn't.
in
But if it
red
was my
then.
turn, I wouldn't go back because of a bug. I mean, we can make a new house rule. If we have a bug, we can go back no matter how many turns it is.
Well,
Well, since it was just right now was my turn, I just casted it.
yeah, it's
not that
more
we're-
so
we're-
just getting
we're-
to the issue of if we're
like
not
we're-
all
we're-
playing the same board, we're not all playing the same game.
We're not rolling back about 5 turns or something. It's just
Okay, I'll make a fortitude save. It's fine.
a very one step in initiative.
Okay, he makes a 6. He is stunned. Then that's fine. Okay, it is now Nalia's turn.
Okay. And I should get a +7 to that if I calculated it correct. Because 2 for flanking, +4 for the aid another, and +1 for enhanced weapons.
So that's just a 19, correct? Was that what everything? 19? Unfortunately, that's going to be a miss, Nalia, with a 19.
Okay.
Okay, now Cesareth's gonna go. Need to get. Take a 5-foot step. Let me see. Radius. I'm going to actually not take a, yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step, and I believe this will be here. I'll be 5, 10. Hold on, let me get my radius thing down.
Yeah, we honestly should be using those radius markers more often. They're really nice.
There we go.
They are super cool.
Everyone in this 5-foot radius, I'm going to take a step back, and I am going to cast a spell. The will save of the spell is okay. Creature to object. It is going to be. Let me click on my sheet, guys. Roll 20 is going really slow. The spell save is going to be 6. No. Yeah, 16. Doesn't look right, but okay. 16.
Is it a?
It's going to be a will save 16.
Charm or fear?
Is it a? Yeah, that.
It is a conjuration either.
It'll
Ooh.
That's
2 down.
It is not a charm, it is not a fear effect. Okay, so
Oh my gosh.
Nalia,
Wow.
everyone fails. Okay.
Wow.
As you go,
Four
you
down.
see the last thing you see before you is a cloud of golden particles. It's covering everything.
Oh.
You are blinded, and you become blinded.
Oh, did
Yeah,
Broderick
it's
save yet?
Yeah, Broderick already saved, didn't he?
no, I did not.
Oh, yeah,
realize
there-
I was in that.
I don't see the save.
Hold on.
Oh, I don't
I
see
didn't
it.
see my character in there. Just one moment.
That is Broderick there, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
hold
going
on.
crazy.
Where?
Hold
Okay.
on, because I have a bonus in there that's not supposed to be in there.
Okay, well, Broderick
Yeah,
saves.
Broderick passed.
Broderick is not blinded. This is going to last for 5 rounds. Guys, hold on, let me make sure it's the right rounds. If I tell you. I think he's level 5. He could be 6. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm 5. So 5 rounds, you are blinded.
Ouch.
For 5 rounds, you are blinded. You take a negative to the armor class, lose dex. If you need AC, negative 4 penalty, most strength, dexterity based checks. You know the drill. And I am going to
Each round you can save again to end the effect.
end my turn. Okay, now it is Jean's turn.
Yeah. I will. Everything else, challenge is still going. I will, yeah, use my move action to give the next ally that swings at this a +2 to hit. I'll maintain my defensive stances, and I will roll my will save at the end of the turn.
You're still blinded. Okay. Now it's my guy's turn. I am going to So, Rondo, what did you do about the space here? Did you use 2 steps of movement?
Yep.
Okay, so what I want to do, let me know, because I can't remember on this rule or not. Since I would be here kind of squeezing, I know I take a negative to AC, but I can still make a full attack if I'm taking a 5-foot round, correct? A 5-foot step.
What do you mean?
If I take a 5-foot, excuse me. Okay, how about we all go to GM layer? If I take a 5-foot step here, I'm stepping here. I'm only going to take a negative to my AC, not my. I can still full attack, correct?
Sure.
Potentially. I mean, it just depends on how big this black this column here is. But yeah,
I will
if
believe
there's
you can.
having to squeeze.
I know I take a negative to. Yeah, I take a negative to the AC. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze and still make a full attack at Rondo.
Alright, just so.
Or at least try to.
I'm going.
So squeezing is counts as 2 squares. So squeeze, you have a -4 on attack rolls and -4 AC. If a large creature is doing that, yeah. But otherwise, yeah.
Oh,
Look, it's -4 to hit, -4 armor.
-4 to 8. Oh, okay, okay. Thanks for telling me that. I'm going to state where I am. I'm going to just make a full attack on Nalia then. Okay. And she is blind, so she loses her dex bonus. She is flat-footed. She is 15. Burke, it's been how many rounds? 3 rounds since you passed Pig Whoppy, so I have 2 more rounds of doing this worse thing.
I have still 3 more rounds. That's the number I'm marking.
Okay. So I'm gonna make a full attack. So this is my first one. I'm gonna roll 2. I'm gonna hit this twice and take the worst roll. So I'm gonna do a full attack with both my Earthbreakers. That's the first one. Okay. That's the first one, and this is the second one. We're gonna take the worst rolls out of everything. Okay, so the first roll from the first attack is a 31. The reroll is a 28. 28.
Yep.
The second one is a 14. The first one for the second attack is a 14. Oddly enough, the second attack for the second attack is 14 as well.
And same damage.
and the same damage. Now, Nalia, you are blinded, so you -2 to AC and lose dexterity bonus, so that is going to hit you.
So I'm going to give a +5 though still?
Okay, so how can you do this
Okay,
if you
then
don't
it
know
should
that
be
if you can't
18.
see?
It is me hitting. So it's me hitting a DC 10. So you can roll the 50% miss chance to not be able to block it,
Okay.
but there is nothing that says that
Not
all of
be
my
able to
bodyguard
block it.
ability is triggered off them attacking, which allows me to roll it. So that's on you as far as DM to declare whether or not I can still have a tower shield out in front of my ally's square, trying to block the damage.
Okay. I'm just curious. I'm gonna make a note for this situation. Don't let me forget.
I don't believe-
So I can look it up later. But I'll allow it for right now, just because I want to allow in combat. So what is her
Yeah.
AC?
It's 5 higher than whatever it
It
would
should
be.
be. It should be 18.
And does that include the +2 that you're getting from Guko's aura?
No. So 20.
So that's 5 and 20. So what's the first one? So 20 for both. So the first one hits. You do 18 damage, and I think the second one misses. Correct?
They should both miss if their attack rolls are 14 on both.
No. So the first attack is a 31, and then a 28. Because I'm re-rolling.
So it's a
And then the attack 2 is 14 and 14.
Okay. Then yeah, you can't
Yeah,
stop
so-
28.
Yeah, so the first one hits 18 damage to you, Nalia. I'm gonna look up
Okay.
this. I know you're not gonna be playing that much longer, Gene, but I'm just curious if you're blinded. How can you block an attack if you're blinded? You know, I don't want to get too rules.
you don't have
but
dex. You have -2 to -2 AC and no dex.
okay. So now it is.
Oh, I would just ask if he can do that while he's flat-footed, because losing his dexterity bonus to AC is technically being flat-footed, if I'm not wrong,
Yep.
so far
It
as
is.
skill activations go. So are you able
Yeah.
to do that while flat-footed?
Yep, because I have combat reflexes.
Alrighty then. Well,
Oh, you can't hate the build. Okay, so 18 damage to Nalia, and Rogaz was. Do I get to make another? Oh no, I'm just stunned, so I can't do anything. Correct? Okay, so anyway, it's Project's
Yeah,
turn.
then you would have
Pretty
dropped
sure that, yeah.
everything in your hands.
Okay, so I don't have the one in my hand anymore. Okay. So now it's Project's turn.
Alright, Broderick slashes down, grabbing Dragon's Fang with 2 hands. You hear the metal chuffing of his chainmail that is just keeping this rhythmic beat as he brings Dragon's Fang down across. For all that, 32 to hit, 27 damage. Keeping the raging song going as a free action.
20. How much damage is that? 27.
27.
Okay, I got you, Broderick. Okay.
And that's Broderick's turn.
Okay, Zatra, your turn.
okay. Did you say I roll will to? Do I get to roll will each round for this,
Yep,
or do I have to?
At the end of each of your rounds.
Oh, at the end of it, so I'm still blinded this round. Okay. Well, in that case, because she can't see what's going on, and because she's, honestly kind of panicking a little, she throws down a small sphere at her feet, and a burst of gray-white smoke billows out as she backs up a step, leaving this cloud behind.
I don't.
Yes, she really does have smoke bombs.
I don't think you can take a back step while being blind, can you? A 5-foot step.
It's
I
just a
believe
move.
Okay.
It's a
Well, then,
movement.
can I just move action that?
Yeah, you can move action that. I'm stunned anyway. I'm just for rules' sake. It feels a 5-foot square to cloud, but almost. Okay. Bam. Got you. Ninja Zatra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and it really does. And it really does have 3 different descriptions in it. I had to dig so deep to get the details on what the hell this does. Anyway, that's her turn, and now I roll another will save
Yep.
to see if I am still blind.
You still are.
So it blocks vision.
Versus 16, I think. So yeah, I'm still blind.
Guko.
That's
your
my turn.
And your turn. Guko, your turn.
Alright, Guko will step up. Actually, go right here. Let me... I realized I don't know his feats. Because there
He's a
might be
cleric.
something
He's a
here.
gnome. He probably has 1 feet. Maybe 2.
It should have at least 3.
Augmented summoning, spell focus, and sacred summons.
Yeah, all that.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, all that was for that one
Oh,
summon.
crap. Well, okay. Wow.
He got all his
Augmented
feet for that
summoning
one
is
summon.
actually... Okay,
So
then.
the Earth Elemental is augmented.
Well, he'll move up behind Roderick.
Initiative went away.
Actually, no, he'll finish out the 20 feet movement there. Gets plus, let's see, 1, 2. Wow, this is gonna be pretty weak. Gets a plus 4 to this. Oh crap! Does a 25 hit the big dude?
Mm-hmm.
Plus extra 2 because challenged.
Well, that's what I already factored in for the plus 4.
Is the damage rolled correctly? I wouldn't believe so.
Hold on, because he has some negatives. But technically, that's a critical range. Let's see. Does a 21 confirm the crit?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, so 1 slashing damage with his 1d3 minus 2. And then the Earth Elemental. Whoop. Does 27 hit with the Earth Elemental?
Yes.
Alright, and now that I know about augmented summoning, there's the damage.
Nice.
I don't know what happened to the turn.
And I want to say that's the last round for Summon Monster 2.
So now you did 9 damage to that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me check to see if this is when the one round per. Oh no! So 2 more rounds for the Summon Monster. Okay.
Okay, then I'll step back a little. Maybe a little more, maybe a bit more than a little.
Burke, it's not your turn yet, sir.
It's
No, that's the
Something happened in my turn.
Rondo.
I can't even see the I can't even see the screen right now. This dark mode has been crazy. Or did you use
after
it?
Guko is Rondo.
Yeah, I can't see the screen, but I'll I kind of know where things are at. I guess you can go Rondo. I can see your rolls, but I can't see the screen.
Well, so, what is it? Guko just went, so then, yeah, it would be Rondo's. Here you go. Here is a copy pasta of the check. So I'm going to do a Rondo move, and I'm going to jump on this guy and attack him with all of my dragon bits, or dinosaur bits. Because it's a 5-foot step. So, here comes some dragon-based attacks. Or dinosaur-based attacks.
He was only 5 feet away from you?
Yeah?
Okay.
Should he be further? I can.
No, it's cool. No, I don't remember. I just was asking. I guess you did catch up.
Oh,
With him.
I mean,
yeah, you did attack him last round, didn't you? Yeah, you did attack him last round, but missed.
I will be 100% honest. If you want, I actually, as a Deinonychus, have pounce, so I can still charge him and attack him with everything.
That's cool.
So I'll do first Talon, 24 to hit.
Okay, here we go. Thank God. Let me see his AC. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, 24 hits.
All right, second Talon, 23 hits.
Yep.
My bite. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, my bite misses, and my sweet ass claws. 15 and 5. Does
Okay.
a 15 hit?
Miss.
Okay, so it will take. Let's see, I missed with everything but the 2 talons, so it will take. It takes 15 points of Deinonychus damage.
Okay, let me get my. Okay.
That ends my Rondo-rific turn.
What's the alligator doing?
We don't talk about him.
Are you
He has strong opinions on the current, I don't know, wealth tax.
Are the ones not blinded accounting for the banner? The +1 for the banner? The attack and run damage?
Now we go. Now, Bert, is your turn, sir.
Okay, so I will move, grabbing, putting my hand on the wall, and moving half my speed over here, and starts grabbing my eyes to remove the glitter dust.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I succeed. Yes.
Yeah, you do.
So I remove the blind. That's my turn.
Okay. Rogog's turn. He is not stunned anymore. He is going to. Let's see what this does. Am I able? I can't remember. Am I able to cast a spell and then walk up and use the spell, or no? I can't remember.
Like you
yeah.
touch attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I can't remember.
Okay. That's usually done to avoid attacker's opportunity for casting in melee.
There's also rules about being able to hold the charge, so like you could cast it like rounds before and keep a hold of it without discharging it. It only discharges on a hit.
Depending on the case, on a miss as well. But sure, you can hold it. I believe it only takes concentration.
So can I? How much? So if I want to bend down and pick up my wand, can I do that and then cast a spell? That'll be my whole turn, right?
I'd probably say so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bend down, pick up my wand, and then it's